And because you haven't gotten to any action left, we're gonna go with you.
Yeah,
Mr.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. There it is. All right. I'm going to say no, but I think it's a little bit closer than probably you guys think. Like, no one denies that he's young. No one denies that Miles Sanders is talented. There's a reason to be optimism about this guy's future, but sometimes the proof is in the pudding, and the Eagles' new coaching staff must find a way for this guy to get unlocked moving forward. You look at the poor pass protection, you talk about way too many fumbles. The potential is there, but dude, this guy was checked out under Carson Wentz. And it's not hard to see why he struggled so much. You look at how Doug Peterson hated running the ball. 433 rushing attempts to 597 passing attempts. So I expect a huge year, though, from Miles Sanders, simply for the fact that I expect Nick Sirianni to commit to the run this year. I expect a huge breakout year from Miles Sanders, just for the simple fact that we're going to be setting up the pass via the run. So I expect more balanced offensive attack.
All right. So we're gonna go with Scotty. I see him looking at I see him looking to the side. He's getting ready.
Yeah. So I guess it all really depends on your perspective of Miles Sanders. In my eyes, I feel like, he's probably like a top 15 talent-wise running back in the NFL. But with the optimism that comes with Miles Sanders, his ultimate talents, comes the, just the kind of things, the question marks that come with him. So the drop passes, Dives mentioned the fumbles, just kind of, the durability concerns are also a worry for me. You've seen him. Once he gets down the stretch, he's getting used a lot during the late part of the season, and he tweaks something in the leg. So just kind of waiting to see what we're going to see in an offense, like Dive said, that's going to prioritize the run. We'll get to see him in his element, and if there's any time where he can prove himself, it's going to be this season under first-year head coach Nick Sirianni. I think he's going to lean on the run heavy this year.
All right. Go ahead, Rob.
I mean, for me, it's an undecided thing. Yeah, I don't think you've seen enough of him because Doug Peterson did not establish a running game over the last couple of seasons with Miles here. But I got to tell you, my biggest issue with Miles Sanders isn't on the field because I think he has a skill set, even though he hasn't shown it. I don't know how mentally tough this guy is. He seems to be a mentally weak guy who lets everything outside of him affect his play. We could say he wasn't, vibing with Carson Wentz. Screw that, dude. You were dropping passes, hitting you dead in the numbers. And then you were going to sit there and you were going to bitch to the media or do these little unnamed source type stuff that he was doing. That's the stuff that pissed me off with Miles Sanders. I was thrilled when they draft this guy, and I think that there's potential for him. But just like a lot of the young guys on this team, they need to get a little bit more mentally tough for me before I truly embrace them as Eagles.
All right. We got the dub.
I think you all had great points. Although Scotty and Rob, they had their talks of they expect things to come out, but I don't think they really ever said yes, overrated or no, underrated. Scotty put him in his top 15, or he should be that way. And he gave him, and Rob gave him a bunch of praises, but also the tough love like Philly fans do. But, I didn't know if they're leaning, is he more underrated or overrated? I kept it in between. I'm going to have to go with you just because you got to answer the question. I think Scotty was going that.
No.
And I love because I have him at when I did my running back rankings after he was ranked 27, I had him 16. So there's 15 backs I can say better. So Scotty almost hit it on the nose for that. I just didn't think he answered the full question for me. Yeah, man, he definitely, as Rob said, got a lot to prove. We'll see if he does it.